Alright, you have fitness and send me the link now. Hey. Mute. It's an effort. That one saved by the.
Keep my umbrella for your friend.
Saved by the Mount Pleasant Football Academy goalkeeper. Hakeem Chambers. Here is Biggs. Poor effort. Cleared by Bailey. Comes out as far as Mount Pleasant number 27. Here is Michael Ellis. Oh, challenged by Miguel Joseph. Here is Raheem Edwards trying to make a pass forward, but Devontae Campbell retrieves this one. Being harassed by Biggs. Here is Nicholas Nelson in possession. Ball put into touch by Mount Pleasant's captain Markovich Brown. It's a throw to Mount Pleasant to be taken by Kimoni Bailey. We'll give you the starting team in a moment. Bailey throws this one forward. Here is Nelson. Looking to stick this one through to Edwards. But goalkeeper Carlisle Holmes was alert to the danger there. Came out and claimed that one. And about 3 minutes gone. Here's Markovich Brown. Plays this one forward, but Topi heads it out. Kimoni Bailey launched it forward. Nicholas Nelson. Poor control there. Brown in possession. Staying calm. Comes all the way back to Holmes, who's going to go forward now. Comes back to Markovich Brown. Good composure there by the goalkeeper. Here is Brown forward. Looking for Tajay Grant. Lovely control by Grant. Looks to this one outside, but Franco Celestine wins possession and goes on a run. Here is Celestine. Comes back to Gadal Irvin, who's been playing in the right back to McCullough, to Irvin. Back to Kyle Ming. Ming all the way over to Jamoy Topi. Topi in possession. Inside the racing half. Comes out to Devontae Campbell. Good control by Campbell. Back to Topi. Sticks it. Goes to Captain Sule McCullough, who finds Kyle Ming. Here's Ming. Comes forward. Looking for Irvin. Intercepted by the racing defender. Boots it forward. Looking for Javon Cole, who's appealing for a handball. Nothing, says referee Odette Hamilton. Here is Franco Celestine. Comes down the right-hand side. Franco gets this one across. And Holmes bats at that one, but misses. Kimoni Bailey retrieves it. His pocket is picked by Ronaldo Biggs. Here is Biggs, deep inside his half. Looking to work his way out of trouble and knocks that one onto the feet of Bailey. Alright, hold it, this. Put on that one onto this. Let's put on that. Give me that. So Mount Pleasant breaking as a throw. Here's Biggs. Takes it forward, but Tajay Grant wing possession being tackled by McCullough. Finds Michael Ellis. Here is Ellis. Lovely attempt at a ball forward by Ellis. But Mount Pleasant deals with that one. Here's Captain McCullough. Oh, poor attempt by McCullough, but Chambers deals with it. And here is Michael Ellis. The racing fans are high. And Grant goes at goal. But Chambers was alert to the danger and releases Franco Celestine. Here is Celestine. Plays this one forward to Raheem Edwards. He's through on goal. Here's Raheem Edwards. Plays it across. Oh, just behind Devontae Campbell. Here is Kimoni Bailey. Gets this one across. And it's a own goal. Oh my word. Kimoni Bailey. He slotted that one across. Markovich Brown was attempting a clearance at the near post and the ball hit off his right leg and slide past goalkeeper Carlisle Holmes. So it's Mount Pleasant Football Academy 1 and Racing United 0. And we are so that's about 7 or 8 minutes gone in this one. And it's Mount Pleasant Football Academy 1. This game started at a very high pace. And the fans of both teams are quite ecstatic. So it's Mount Pleasant Football Academy. It's Mount Pleasant Football Academy 1. Racing United 0. As there is a breaking play as goalkeeper Chambers is down. We'll find some time to run through the starting lineup, but this one started at a high pace. This one started at a really high pace, and Racing, here they go. Via number 27, plays this one in the box. I'll give it the Racing starting team in a minute. Header on goal, but Chambers does well to collect that one and plays it forward, looking for Campbell. Here is Nicholas Nelson in possession. Nelson, lots of space. Does Nicholas Nelson finds Kimoni Bailey, who was inverted into the midfield now. Back to Nelson. Nelson back to Kimoni Bailey. Bailey being tackled by Markovic Brown, who wins the ball. Here is Ronaldo Biggs now. Looks to go forward, but Captain McCullough intercepts that one. Comes out to Kimoni Bailey. Bailey looking to find Devonte Campbell, who loses possession, and Racing plays it forward. Jamoy Topi will get to this one. And he's going to play to Miguel Joseph in the number 23, the young Asian international. Has done really well in the last couple of games that he's played. And Racing is momentarily down to 10 men as Ronaldo Biggs is off the field. He seems to be having a challenge, or it seems to be his eyes. Seems that some mud or something got in his eyes. But Mount Pleasant choose Jamal Topi out to Kimoni Bailey. Here is Bailey, comes forward looking for Nelson. Nelson trying to slip Campbell through, but unsuccessful. And referee Hamilton says that Nelson committed a foul on the Racing defender. This game has started at a really high pace. We have not been able to give you the starting teams for both teams as yet, but once there's a break in play, we'll definitely make every opportunity to provide with that. As here is Markovic Brown being motivated by his fans. There's a lady here in the number 17, seems to be his mom, and Walter plays this one forward, looking for his teammate, but Celestine is worked really hard down that right hand side himself and Irvin. Here is Irvin. Lots of time on the ball. Comes forward to Raheem Edwards. Being hounded. There is Edwards. Back to Irvin. Comes over to Kyle Ming. Ming to Jamoy Topi. These two have a lovely partnership. Would have played together for a number of years at Cavalier. Now they are in the blue and white of Mount Pleasant. As here is Ming. Comes to Captain McCullough. Longest serving player at the Mount Pleasant Academy here in the senior team is Captain McCullough. Topi forward looking for Kimoni Bailey. Lovely ball by Topi. Bailey. Oh, that attempt at a cross left a lot to be desired. But maybe the surface is a challenge. Maybe the surface is a challenge. And we have a break in play as the keeper says the ball is not up to standard. Gets a different ball. And the Racing resumes play. We come down the left-hand side. I think that's a push in the back by Irvin there, but referee doesn't agree. So we're about 11 minutes gone in this one, and it's Mount Pleasant Football Academy 1, Racing 0, by the way, of an own goal conceded by Markovic Brown. As here is more pleasant. Nelson loses possession, but Celestine is working hard and wins a throw for his team. Did Franco Celestine, and it's actually a throw to Racing. And here is Captain McCullough. Comes back and wins this one. Comes all the way back to Akeem Chambers. He's been pressed by the Racing strikers, but he smashes this one upfield, headed out by the Racing defender. Here is Miguel Joseph, man they call Busquets. Oh, he was looking to find Celestine on that occasion, trying to develop some Haitian connection, but wasn't successful. And it's a throw to Racing, who takes it quickly. Oh, Joseph wins possession, finds Raheem Edwards, who plays to Devontae Campbell, and Campbell finds Nelson, but Nelson is robbed. Here is Biggs, not being assisted by the circus. Lovely ball through to Tajay Grant, but that one goes straight to goalkeeper Chambers. As here is Gadal Irvin, parading down the right hand side. Comes inside to Miguel Joseph. Lots of space for Joseph. Oh, lovely skill from Joseph. Goes for a right-footed shot, blocked by Mount Pleasant. Here's Devontae Campbell, weaving his way through, looking for a shot. Oh, that's a magnificent save by Carlisle Holmes. Absolutely brilliant from Holmes. And goes out for a corner. It's a corner to Mount Pleasant. And Devontae Campbell is not in any rush to take this one. So it's a corner to Mount Pleasant. Going to be taken by Devontae Campbell. And we await what he's going to do. Here's Campbell, comes to the near post. Headed out by Racing. Here is Nelson, comes back to Irvin, who looks for Jamar Topi. Lovely ball. Good control from Topi. Gets this one inside the box. Blocked by the Racing defender. And goes into touch for a corner. So it's a corner. It's a corner to Mount Pleasant. So here is Racing. Michael Ellis looking for a pass. Goes over the top, looking to find Tajay Grant. But the surface didn't allow him to get full control of that one and goes into touch for a goal kick. So the rain is pouring here at the Draxall Sports Complex. The goalkeeper Chambers plays this one out to Gadal Irvin. Make that Kyle Ning. Comes forward, that Ning, looking for Edwards. Finds Raheem Edwards, who's in possession. Comes over to Miguel Joseph. Joseph ups to try and make a Haitian connection and finds Franco Celestine. Here is Celestine, looking to go past his marker. Does so. Lovely ball inside the box. Comes to Devontae Campbell. Oh, doesn't control it well. Still in possession is Campbell. Goes for a shot. Blocked by Racing. Cleared up field. Will come to Jamar Topi, who is being pressed by Javon Cole. Topi goes all the way back to Akeem Chambers, who doesn't hesitate and come all the way out to Kyle Ming. Here is Ming at the halfway line. Comes into the Racing half. Finds Celestine. Here is Celestine. Has had a lot of possession since the game started with Franco Celestine. Finds Devontae Campbell. Lovely ball through to Kimoni Bailey, but his touch is a little bit heavy. And some good defensive work by Tajay Grant on that occasion, as you know, he put some pressure. And he's played forward. McCullough does the control well. Comes back to Jamal Topi. Topi comes out to Captain McCullough. McCullough back to Topi. One Pleasant happy to just maintain possession. Here is Captain McCullough looking for a 2 pass, but not successful. Blocked by Racing. Comes back out to Bailey. And referee Hamilton calls the play back as Kimoni Bailey was fouled by the Racing players. Still haven't gotten a chance to give you the starting team, as here is Devontae Campbell, comes with a one-time cross, and Markovich Brown does well to clear that one out for
Bomb Sports. We're not seeing Bradford, in the starting level. What's are the team? What's wrong?
Yeah, not seeing Sheffield Bradford. Maybe nursing an injury, but there's a corner by Montpellier, taken by Campbell to front of the left team. Here's Celestine. Plays it one inside the box. Holmes comes up, gets a good touch. Good work that by Carlisle Holmes. As Ronaldo Biggs passes Irving. Oh, loses possession of Irving. Here is Ronaldo Biggs. Has Irving for company. Irving in a familiar position. Left back. Here is Biggs. Comes to the shot and goal. But wonderfully and comfortably held by Akeem Chambers. This is his third start. Is Akeem Chambers, and he's already had 2 clean sheets in this round. And he's continuing on the good work done by Shaquan Davis at Campbell. Tries to control this one, but it goes into touch for a throw. Quickly taken. Finds Javon Cole with another Biggs. And that one goes in to touch for a goal kick, but Cole is saying that he was being held by Jamal Tope. Referee Hamilton doesn't agree with that one. And so it remains 1-0 in favor of Mount Pleasant. And here is Ning comes back to Chambers, who comes over to Topi. Here is Captain McCullough. No one from Racing applying the pressure. McCullough goes forward, looks for Devontae Campbell. Campbell, oh, the perfect help him. Gets it on the front. Onto the back post. But he's trying to touch by Romain Walters. Didn't want to take any chances there as Walters. And he just placed that one into touch. And
I think, Bomb, if the rain continues, you think this game will be blown off? A water puddle in the middle here?
it's looking a little bit waterlogged. Little. I suppose if the rain continues at this pace, referee Hamilton will have no choice but to bring a halt to this one. But for the moment, it's Mount Pleasant Football Academy 1, Racing 0. Here is Irving. That's Celestine. That's a poor corner played by Racing. Ronaldo Biggs all by himself, being hounded by 3 Mount Pleasant players. And referee on the far side says that's a throw. So it's a throw to Racing. This game starts at a really high pace despite the weather conditions. And I can tell you, Mount Pleasant. Oh, here is Celestine. Lovely skill by Franco Celestine, but his pocket is picked. And it's a foul against Franco Celestine. It's a free kick to Racing, who have held their own in this one. Have really been competing, and despite being down by a goal, have been showing some promise. Ball played inside, but Ning taking no chances. Here's Ryan Edwards looking to get a control. Oh, that's a high boot from Nelson there. That's a foul. And that looks like Javon Baxter. who was trying to take that one quickly, but the Mount Pleasant players were not allowing it. And as they come forward, Irving boots this one forward, finds Ryan Edwards who lets Franco Celestine go. Lots of space he has his Celestine. Cuts back on his left foot. Plays this one through. Finds Edwards, but his shot is blocked by Markovich Brown. Goes into touch for a corner. That was a nice effort by Markovich Brown there to block the shot by Edwards. Edwards is looking to score against his former club. He's the man that spearheaded the racing shark to the Premier League from Tier 2. Scored over 50 goals for this club, so they know what he can do as a corner. And Topi challenges for that one. In fact, Mount Pleasant retained possession and they try to play it across and it goes into the touch for another corner. So this contest is end-to-end action here. Mount Pleasant has been showing their dominance, I would say.
Here comes more rain, Bomb Sports. Here comes more rain.
The rain is coming down harder by the minute. The play continues and referee Hamilton is having a talking to Captain Markovich Brown and Ryan Edwards. You would not want Edwards to get on the score sheet in this encounter. Here's a corner by Celestine. Good one inside the 6-yard mark, headed up by Racing. And that's Irving that took a corner. In fact, Celestine won possession and Big Skin forward and won the ball, but Miguel Joseph, here is Irving, floated over and good take by goalkeeper Holmes. Play has been delayed by Ryan Edwards. And oh, that's a poor pass by Basco, but eventually his teammate bails him out. The playing surface in the middle of the park is not the best. And foul to Mount Pleasant. As we give you the starting team for Mount Pleasant Football Academy. So in goal, number 1, Tafari Chambers, 14, Captain Sule McCullough, number 42, Jamal Topi, 12, Kimoni Bailey, 23, Miguel Joseph, 15, Kyle Ming, 2, Gadal Irvin, 24, Franco Celestine, 25, Ryan Edwards, 19, Nicholas Nelson, and number 7 is Devontae Campbell. And on the bench, we have the Haitian Trio. Review that in a few. Foul to Michael Ellis by Jamal Topi. And Topi is being shown a yellow card by referee Hamilton. Shaquan Davis is on the bench. Jackson Andre, number 17. Number 16, Melvin Duxley. Number 10, John Sejedu, the Haitian player that came into the team. He's from Real Hope. Would love to see him. Emerson Lassie, number 31. That's the captain of the Haitian under 17 team as well. He was recently called up to the first team. Number 29, Elixius. I'm not sure who that player is. I'll get some information on that. Number 5 is Dennis. 26 is Clifford Thomas. New signee as well. Previously of Mocha. And number 9 is Daniel Green. We'll give you the racing starting team in a moment as Markovich Brown launches this one forward. And it's pushed over the top by Chambers. Not taking any chances with that one. There is Hakeem Chambers, Atafari Chambers, sorry. And we push that one over the outside for a corner. Here is that big, take this one forward. Jamal to head this one out. The referee Hamilton says there was an infringement against Mount Pleasant, and so it's a free kick to the home team. And the rain is absolutely pouring. So even the assistant referees trying to stay warm on the far side. And Chambers moves this one forward. Challenged. Here is Bosco. It's J. Grant. But Bailey, Simone Bailey, not able to make a pass. Here's Javon Bosco. It's J. Grant. Javon Cole. In pursuit. Kofi. Changes and goes all over to the right hand side, looking to find Celestine, but that one goes out of touch. Here is Racing United, Michael Ellis. Lovely turn by Ellis. A passer for the ball. Ellis wins possession. And he's been bundled over by the Mount Pleasant players. And Nicholas Murphy is not happy, but Racing takes it quickly. Here is number 27. I tell you what, that's a lovely ball in to the box. And Ronaldo Biggs. Ronaldo Biggs with the finish. That was a delight.
Beautiful goal there, Bomb Sports.
From the number 27, Tamish Richardson.
Number 27.
Tamish Richardson. That was a delightful ball. And
look at the celebration.
Racing aggregation is happy with the equalizer. That was an absolutely magnificent ball by Richardson. And
former Dintil player.
And the score is now level. Yo, change the score here.
Yeah, I hate that, you know.
Yo, change the score. So we had a lightning strike just now.
Bam.
Hamilton.
Bam. Bam.
Huh?
A lightning just striking, brother. What do you mean?
There's a lightning. You mute? No. So it looked as if there was a lightning strike just now. But referee Hamilton decides to continue with play. It's Mount Pleasant Football Academy 1, Racing 1, and there's a stopping play as Michael Ellis seems to be on the wrong end of a clearance from Simone Bailey. So we'll give it the Racing starting team now. Carlisle Holmes, number 1 in goal. Number 17, Captain Markovich Brown. Number 10, Michael Ellis. Number 4, Romain Walters. Number 20, Ronald Brown. Number 7, Ronaldo Biggs. Number 27, Amish Richardson, who played that delightful ball over earlier. Number 11, Javon Cole. Number 77, J. Grant. And number 8 is Javon Bosco. And here is a ball played forward, headed out by Captain Markovich Brown. Comes to Sully McCullough, who plays it forward. And Brown will maintain possession. In fact, he looks to clear this one first time. J. Grant looking to go on a foot race with Jamal Topi, but I don't think he's gonna. Well, he was outfucked by Topi there, who showed his experience and comes forward to Miguel Josie. But referee Hamilton says that Ellis was fouled by Josie. It's a free kick to Racing. And here is Markovich Brown. This one forward, looking for a teammate, unsuccessful. Here is number 8, Chavon, who in the box, and Biggs, a shot on goal by Ronaldo Biggs, straight into the looks like the chest of Simone Bailey, goes out for a corner. Racing was appealing for a penalty, but referee Hamilton wasn't interested and says that's not a penalty, so it's a corner to Racing. And Ronaldo Biggs, Racing has really brought the heat in this last part and cornered. Lovely save by Chambers, who is gonna look for Ryan Edwards. Ball played forward. Siobhan Reed and Markovic Brown are both in pursuit. Brown will maintain possession and plays it forward all the way just up to Nicholas Nelson, who is looking for Devontae Campbell, who heads this one down. And looking to come forward. McCullough plays it forward, but there's a youth coming here, and Captain McCullough works his way. Gets this one over to Devontae Campbell, who plays it across. No one from Mount Pleasant there. Here is Franco Celesti on top of the box. Nicholas Nelson plays it forward, looking for Ryan Edwards. Header blocked by Racing, and Carlisle Holmes will come and take possession. Goes forward his home, looking for Ronaldo Big, but that one goes into touch for a throw. And he's taken quickly by Celestine. Here is Irving to Celestine. Franco Celestine sends Nicholas Nelson through, but the underfoot condition doesn't help his cause. Nelson showing some lovely skills. There is Nicholas Nelson looking for a cross. Played a cross, but Captain Brown boots it into touch for a throw. So Pleasant Football Academy 1, Racing 1. And here is Kyle Main. Looking to play it on a field, but unsuccessful. Kevon Reed comes forward to Biggs. Oh, good work by Biggs, but referee Hamilton brings back the play. Biggs a free kick to Racing. And you hear Coach Anthony Patrick telling his players that they have to go long. I don't think the second half of this game will continue if the weather remains. But we'll wait and see as the Racing comes forward. That's how I head this one out. Oh, fucking here by Ronaldo Big. Here is Ronaldo Big. Goes to the byline. Looking to get the ball across, but referee Hamilton says it went out for a goal kick. But Irving was a little bit casual there, and his pocket was hit by Ronaldo Big, who is having a wonderful game, I must say. Pouring rain here at the Jackson Sports Complex. Here is Chambers. Boosts this one forward. Finds Miguel Joseph, who does some lovely work but loses possession. Here is Vasco. Good Biggs. One-time ball played through to Kajo Grant. Here is Grant! Play this one across. But the referee says that one was, well, it was played by Chambers, but the referee was saying it would have been offside. Here is Nelson. Lots of huddle. Here is Vasco. Oh, he struck a magnificent shot from distance earlier in the season. Was looking to line up one of them there, and a tackle comes in from Hamish Richardson, and he goes into the book of referee Hamilton for a foul on Kimoni Bailey. And the Mount Pleasant players are not happy with that, as we see Theodore Whitmore and Davian Ferguson both up. Same for Anthony Patrick and his assistant Paul Walker. Someone below us from Racing. If you're struggling to hear the commentary, he's making lots of noise with a cut cover here with Edwards. Lovely take by Edwards, but he's being hounded at the time by Edwards. Looking to find Miguel Joseph. Joseph trying to find back Edwards, but good defensive work from the Racing team there. And we see Javon Cole committed a foul at the halfway line. There's a huge puddle there. I don't think that the game will continue much after this, based on the underfoot conditions, especially in the middle of the park. Both teams seem well bent on trying to come to the middle of the park. It's a free kick to Mount Pleasant, that's going to be taken by Irving. And he boots this one forward inside the box. Here's Irving. Racing will win possession. Walters plays this one for Ajay Grant, but he moves out to Ryan Edwards, who goes forward and played out Irving, oh, the field didn't help him there. Another big, lovely work by Big. Oh, good work by Racing. Oh, the underfoot condition. Not supporting the players as this ball by Bailey straight over looking for Nelson. Headed out by Markovich Brown. And the referee says there's a foul on.
Bomb Sports, I would say this field has no drainage system on it.
Yeah, it's quite apparent that once rain falls here, water is going to settle wherever it lands. And
The venue needs a lot of work.
as we approach the end of the first half, it'll be interesting to see what happens when we break for 15 minutes and come back out. There is Michael Ellis looking to line up a pass, but he's not allowing him, but he still keeps possession. Ellis. And Reed was trying to find Biggs.
Bomb Racing seems to get the knock of the water on the pitch. They're dribbling with the flick.
Well,
They're very technical.
Down, so there's a breaking play. Yes, on scene. Racing seems as if they are more equipped to manage this sort of surface. As Chambers is down, and the teams will take the opportunity to come over and have a talk with their coaching staff. And so both fans giving instructions to their teams. Mount Pleasant aggregation is also taking the opportunity to pass on some information to their players. In yesterday's encounter, another rescheduled game, Cavalier Soccer Club, they defeated Portmore United by a goal to nil. Goal was scored in the 52nd minute by Surinamese international Shaquille Stein. So Mount Pleasant actually have a few Haitians on the bench. I really am looking forward to see them grace the pitch and see what they have to offer. So 39 minutes gone in this one. It's Mount Pleasant Football Academy 1, Racing United 1. Goal scored in the 6th minute via an own goal from Markovich Brown, while Ronaldo Biggs scored in the 27th minute of play. And he got a little...
Look.
So Ronaldo Biggs scored in the 27th minute, and he received a delightful ball from the number 27 of Racing.
Rain seems to be going down a little bit.
So the rain is seeming as if it's going away, but the puddles on the field aren't going anywhere. So
can the drainage system kick in and start to work?
we'll see what drainage system is here at the Jacksaw Sports Complex. However, we're going to resume play now. Make it 40 minutes gone in this encounter. Mount Pleasant Academy 1, Racing United 1. And Racing supporters, they are letting Raheem Edwards know exactly how they feel about the fact that he joined Mount Pleasant and didn't play in the Premier League with the team he has to bring up. Here is Franco Celeste. Oh, he's dispossessed by Grant. Biggs. But possession one back by Mount Pleasant. Here is Devontae Campbell. Plays a lovely ball too to Ryan Edwards. Edwards looking for a cross. Blocked by Brown. Edwards comes to Nelson. Here is Nicholas Nelson. Mount Pleasant players not getting the opportunity for a shot. He played the ball to Devontae Campbell. Got a shot off in the end, but it was just wide.
This is the problem I have with Devontae Campbell. Getting another chance to score, but not converting. His number is not up, Bomb Sports. What's your take on that?
Yeah, on scene, Devontae Campbell should have done better with that one. I actually thought Nelson should have taken the shot for the first time. He decided to control the ball, and that did not go in his favor. And the Mount Pleasant aggregation, the racing aggregation, sorry, they are not giving Raheem Edwards a breathing opportunity. They are letting him know exactly how they feel about the fact that he left racing. There is Mount Pleasant Celestine, comes to Edwards into a cross, but not successful. And Siobhan Reed plays this one off a Mount Pleasant play on it. Goes into touch. So it's a throw to racing. It's about 42 minutes gone in this encounter. We'll look to see how much stoppage time will be played. Ball played through by Biggs. There's Javon Cole. Trying to get past Jamoy Topi, but the experienced defender in Jamoy Topi didn't allow that one to materialize. So, Mount Pleasant. Scrappy here as Racing is in possession. Ajay Grant. Looking to weave his way through. Play this one out to Ronaldo Biggs. Here is Biggs looking for some magic. He's been hounded by Irving, but not on the same wavelength with his teammate. This one comes to Bosco. This is his range, is Javon Bosco, but he didn't shoot. And Edwards plays this one forward to Franco Celestine, who is on his right down the right hand side of Celestine. Cuts back on his left foot, plays one across to Nelson, to Raheem Edwards! And that was a horrific goal! Raheem Edwards, Newton is his celebration. So almost at the half time, that was a magnificent team goal. Oh, here is Racing looking to respond. Here is Mikael Ellis. Come to Tajay Grant. Oh, trying to utilize his skill is Grant. Comes out to Tamish Richardson. Richardson trying to play across inside, but you know the surface. Here is Nelson. He's gonna go on his bike. Nicholas Nelson played into touch by Racing to make it 44 minutes. Raheem Edwards struck a rocket from the top of the 18-yard box. Muted celebration as it's against his former team. So you know he has respect for Racing. And that was some lovely work by Mount Pleasant here. First with Franco Celestine. Then he played the ball into Nicholas Nelson, who had the presence of mind late off on the top of the box to Edwards, whose one-time shot hit the post and went in. Nothing Carlisle Holmes could do about that one. As here is Edwards coming to the foul on Siobhan Reed, number 8. So it's Racing United 1, and Pleasant Football Academy 2. The official referee indicated 2 minutes of time to be added to the first half. So a minimum of 2 minutes will be added as Racing looks to come forward. Captain McCullough is not allowing that. He's been working really hard in the middle of the pitch. Captain McCullough plays this one forward, but Markovic Brown, his opposite number, wins it. Plays it forward to Tajay Grant. Lovely attempt by Grant, who is fouled by Kimoni Bailey. And Whitmore is not happy with that challenge. So it's a free kick to Racing. And Tajay Grant is trying to steal a few yards there. But referee Hamilton Referee Hamilton is not allowing it. Please remember to hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Here is Ronaldo Biggs over this free kick. Here is Biggs trying to bring his team level. Chamber checking the wall, but referee Hamilton says it's a goal. Biggs on goal! Brilliant save by the foreign Chambers there.
Beautiful.
That was heading in. Good football all around.
Look like he has wings. Jet blue.
Yeah, he would want to get a contract with an airline company. That one was a good kick by Biggs and equally good save by Chambers. Good football all around. And here is Biggs again. Come to the near post. Headed out by Jamoy Topi. Just to Devontae Campbell, who looks to find Raheem Edwards. Edwards trying to outfox Markovich Brown, but Brown was alert to the dangers. Edwards throws this one forward, looking for Nelson. And Miguel Joseph, does some lovely work to win that one, but the possession is lost. And Tajay Grant looking to come forward. McCullough takes this one forward, looking for Devontae Campbell, pressing Markovich Brown, who plays it into touch. And referee Hamilton brings the first half to an end. So at the end of 45 plus 2 minutes here, it's Mount Pleasant Football Academy 2, Racing United 1. We'll pause and resume the second half once the referee says so. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be taking a break now. So we're back here, and the referees are trying to decide whether or not they should continue with the second half. At the moment, it's Mount Pleasant Football Academy 2, Racing United 1, and the referees are making an assessment. My own view on the matter is, if the referees allow this first half to end, I'm not sure what's the concern now, because the field is not in the same state it was when the first half was playing on Team Sports.
Yeah, I would say that it's a little bit more water on the pitch.
On earth, referee Hamilton and their team is trying to justify, because the pitch hasn't gotten any worse, it hasn't gotten any better. In fact, the rain has gotten less in the second half. And let's give you an update in this one. So in the 5th minute of play, Markovic Brown conceded an own goal. A ball was put into the box. He was trying to effect a clearance. Ball hit off his foot and slide past goalkeeper Holmes in goal. In minute 27, Ronaldo Biggs found the equalizer after receiving a delightful ball from his player in the number 27, Richardson. And in the 42nd minute, Ryan Edwards, former Racing United player, got a wonderful layup on the top of the box from Nicholas Nelson. And he fired Mount Pleasant in front.
BAM Sports, the JPL is getting to a nice place now. Quarterfinals is looming. A lot of pictures out now showing the playoff round. Two teams will be sitting out and waiting on the other teams.
Lots of points up for grab. So everyone wants to ensure that they're playing.
You say look? Yeah.
However, we're so the referees are and the match commissioner is on the pitch. They are trying to decide. The longer they are out there, the worse the field is getting. I suppose the fans who came in today would want to see some football being played, but the pitch at this state, it's not really conducive to playing. But my own view is the referees allowed the game to continue, and I don't think the condition of the field has gotten any worse. And so I'm not even sure what's going on. But people, while you're here, please smash the like button. Please to hit the like button. Thanks to every one of you for tuning in and supporting this broadcast. Please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment as you see the racing players there having their own meeting, trying to decide what's the course of action to bring them on level terms should referee Hamilton and her team decide to resume this one. But I can tell you based on where I'm at, the goal area to the south, that's where Mount Pleasant was in the first half, and that's where racing will be in the second half. That area of the pitch is quite waterlogged, and referees are there. I'm not sure what they're waiting on because there's nothing that's taking place. There's no.
I think the game can continue.
There's no sort of recourse. There's nothing to dry up the field. The water is not going away, and the rain is not stopping. So if they have decided to blow the game off, I think they should just do that now, rather than continue to wait for it to get worse, or the light to fade, because there's no light here at the Jacksall Sports Complex. So the longer this one is, no, Auntie, mute. Substitution taking place at half. So for number 11, Javon Cole, number 14, and out from he's replaced 16 Melvin Duxley, and the other substitute Vonte Kim is going to be replaced by number 9 Daniel Green, and we also see Joshua Anglin, who is there. So number 7 Devontae Campbell is replaced by number 9 Daniel Green. While number 23 Miguel Joseph is going to be replaced by number 17 Joshua Anglin. Substitution took place in the 45th minute. So we're going to have a restart. Referee Hamilton. And we're off for the second half. Well, actually, we're not really off. Referee Hamilton is not pleased with the start. So she's called the back. And Mount Pleasant are going to be affecting the restart. So now, the team, we are ready. Attempt, which is unsuccessful. Back to live. And Pleasant in their half. Odal Brown is going to be affecting this throw. Comes forward. Headed out by Bashko. Forward. Here comes Brown to Anglin. One-time pass. Looking for Nelson. Intercepted by Racing. Markovic Brown plays forward. Duxley gets his first. Anglin. Second touch to Big. And block. So Bosco is being challenged by Sule McCullough. The free kick to Racing just at the halfway line. Looking home, okay, this one. Here is and Sule McCullough plays it home. Markovic Brown. Here is possesses. Misses. Let's see, back in possession. So, fine. Nelson, but home is equal to the task and places one forward. Here is Bailey. Operating as a left back is Timon Bailey. Vasco launches it one forward, looking for Biggs. Biggs will get control of this one, has some time and space. Has Bailey for company. Here's Biggs on his left foot. Lovely defensive work by Kimoni Bailey there. And this one goes into touch for a throw to Racing. Taken quickly. Wins a 4-yard box. Let's go. Free kick. And lots of players are over this one. Free kick to be taken by racing. Only 1% of the left. One player up. He's been marked by Brown. Markovic Brown is free. And is overhit and goes for a goal kick. In fact, that was deflected and it's a corner to Racing. So it's a corner to the Racing United team. This encounter present academy to Racing. This one is a cross. Headed up by Mount Pleasant defender. Actually, Nelson is down. Hamilton referee skill by Biggs there. Ground, but he's intercepted by Celestine. And Nelson, he headed that one clear. And he was down from he headed that ball. And below us is that the game has continued. The officials know how I hope that talk on the microphone, but a drop ball. Irvin is saying the grant is close by, so we'll wait and see what referee Hamilton does. And referee Hamilton is going to give the ball to Mount Pleasant. Pressed by Fenneman. Plays this one forward. Celestine doesn't win it. Mount Pleasant momentarily down to 10. Ellis loses possession. That's a good attempt there by Anglin, but on this occasion, the field didn't support it. Ball hit the surface and just sped off into touch. Biggs trying to play this one forward, but not successful. So here is Nicholas Nelson. Plays one across, but ball comes straight to goalkeeper Holmes. He goes for a long kick for Grant. Oh, he'll go straight to Chambers. So keepers are having Chambers. Plays this one for Holmes is this one in the box and looking to. And there's a tussle between Nelson and Siobhan Reed, and the Racing coaching staff is not happy. Fourth official is giving a stern talking to the Racing assistant coach Walker. This one is headed forward. Ming is there. Ming forward. Referee. The assistant coach know what he's about, but Nelson, this one is played through, but Markovic Brown is there. Attempted clearance, hits onto Nelson. Underfoot condition is very poor. Romain Waters boots this one forward, looking for Grant. Captain McCullough forward, but only as far as Javon Basco. Here is Biggs. Lovely ball by Biggs. And Fennon. Oh, he had a little bit more time than he thought. He pushed that one over the goal.
But based on Fennon track record, not really scoring a lot of goals. Not expecting. What's your take on that?
3 goals in 14 games. the mark for racing. So that record doesn't inspire me too much confidence. But he's an experienced campaigner, is Andre Clennon. Played overseas at some point. Played in Finland. Also played for Waterhouse for many years. And was coached by Anthony Pack there. This ball is played forward. So we'll allow this one to go into touch. Of players on the bench. It will be interesting to see if any of them will come onto the pitch. I'm most interested to see young Emerson Lassie. What a wonderful tournament when they qualified for the team. He was the captain up to the senior team. In this play resumes. In the teams. Javon Bass racing assist to get a lovely clearance, but Irvin puts it back forward. I think they're saying that Edwards is offside, but referee says no. That's a good ball from Nelson. Here it's front of Celestine, and eventually it's cleared by Michael Ellis. I tell you, if Celestine got a foot on that one, he would have been well on his way into the box. But he wasn't so successful on that occasion. Throw to Mount Pleasant to be taken by Irvin, who is operating as a right back for the last two games. Here is Anglin trying to come across. And lovely work by Raheem Edwards there. Comes back to Kimoni Bailey. Goes for a shot on goal! Fingers of Carlisle. Looked as if he was catching that one. But the venom from the shot of Kimoni Bailey stung his palms. And luckily for him, it went out for a corner. I think he should have been looking to parry that one, because that was wonderfully struck. As we see an aggregation from Mount Pleasant getting warmed. It's a corner to be taken by Mount Pleasant. Here is Irving. Over. Punched by Holmes. He should have done with the first shot. Punches this one out for a corner. Hurry. Encounter. Season 2. All players back except Ronaldo Big. Here to the near post. Headed up by Fennel. Good defensive work. And by Grant. Looking for Big, but Melvin back to back well. Pushes this one forward, but he wasn't to touch. His teammates is telling him he should have gone for the diagonal. And beautiful ball by Captain McCullough. And Odell Brown allows it to go out.
That ball was tricking the players a while ago.
So from forward, it's this one out the park. Got Irving. But knowing the Mount Pleasant team, they're footballs. One on in the January. It's this one. Here's Markovic and heads it out for a. Here, lovely first touch. Plays Timon. The field just now didn't help his cause. Stuck in the surface, right? Help Captain McCullough's cause just now. As Ming plays this one out for a throw. Kellon takes it quickly. Biggs comes deep. Takes it one for Ellis. Grant. Ning gets control of he has said that's a corner and effort. He wasn't so valiant in the end. And going to be taken by Michael Ellis. Lights coming on here at the Draxall Sports Complex. Should help the visual of the players. The corner to be taken by Michael Ellis. Lights come on here. Ellis. That was an poor effort by Ellis. So to Markovich Brown. A good Daniel Nelson. Angling. Beautiful to find Daniel. This one. Looking to utilize his skills. Oh, helping there. Ball stuck in the surface. Cleared by.
Bam, seems like it's not easy for the players to chip out into playing the volleyball.
I think Daniel Green should have attempted a different option there. The ball was always going to stuck in the surface. He knows that. Headed out by Mount Pleasant. Here is Green. Plays this one forward to Franco Celestine. Oh, lovely skill from Patrick Grant. From forward to Fennon, but he doesn't help. But Fennon is strong on the ball. There's Vasco. There's Vasco looking to find big, but still on the Bailey. Lovely defense work by Bailey. Ball headed over. Confusion here. And wonderful goal line save. And he was one of the pushing. In the end, Edwards cut the lob on the goalkeeper, but Romain won. That was effort. That ball from going in, and now it's a free kick to race at the halfway line, and Carlisle Holmes is gonna be booting this one forward. Odal Brown is being asked to go in. Here is Markovich Brown. Chips this one forward. Headed out by Captain McCullough. Nelson heads this one out. For a shot. Not still utilizing his skills run out. Blocked by the Mount Pleasant team. Continuing possession. Chips this one forward. McCullough clears. An attempted clearance and he's off the outer half of his Tafari is actually the younger brother of Akeem Chambers, former national goalkeeper and Waterhouse FC player. He does have the goalkeeping gene. Chambers comes and punches. Racing tails down. And he was on the Play resumes. Odal Brown had just wanted to touch for a throw.
You thought this time?
For Mount Pleasant. So a throw that's going to be taken. So here's this one forward. Oh, we passed him on the big. Oh, Bailey. Lovely work. Lovely work by Bailey there, and he was brought down by so it's a substitution for Mount Pleasant Football Academy. Out comes number 24, Franco Celestine. He's going to be replaced by a Haitian number Clifford Thomas in his debut for Mount Pleasant. So Clifford Thomas making his debut for the Mount Pleasant Football Academy. He's going to be replacing Franco Celestine. Clifford is a CDL. So let's see what adjustment Coach Whitman is making here. This one. Here is Nelson. Oh, that was poor from Nelson. Should have really let Thomas go earlier, but didn't. The ball is coming forward as Thomas. Here's this one forward. Looking for mute. So Pleasant still in possession. Out now. And looking for Tenon. That one is beaten forward. Headed out by McCullough. Here's Clifford Thomas. Plays it one back forward, but goes into touch. So bear with us, folks. We're having internet issues. It's cats and dogs here at Jack's Hall. And we're trying our very best to get it sorted out. It's raining a lot. And so moment as there is racing. Sorry, that's more pleasant, but that one goes into touch. Referee says it's a corner. Doesn't seem to come with that call. It's 70 minutes gone in this one. Eventually comes to Nelson, he takes it back to him, puts it up on cross, but he's extra in the end it's dealt it by Holmes. Here's Green! That shot left a lot to be desired from Daniel Green. Forward. Here's Clifford Thomas, plays it over. Markovich Brown is going to head this one out. Back to the half line. Clifford Thomas. Very involved in the action, coming onto the pitch. And angling. In position. Green. Plays it for Edward. Brown. Howard. Comes to Irvin. Lovely ball play across the board. That is a terrific save! And Nicholas Nelson with the follow-up. That was a terrific save from Carlisle Holmes. Brilliant save from Holmes. And the follow-up came to Nelson. Usually goes. But his effort was not even on target. And Racing tried a quick restart. And it's a throw to Mount Pleasant. That was a magnificent save from goalkeeper Carlisle Holmes as here comes Mount Pleasant in the form of Timoni Bailey. Hounded by Williams, the substitute. Racing. This one out for was so glitches, but I tell you, I think it's as a result of the weather because quite good in the first half. To Edward in possession. To angling. Edward attempts to play this one forward. Daniel Green, lovely first touch from Green. Has a connection with and go. Yeah. So we're back. While Racing looking for the equalizer. Foul, says referee Hamilton.
Your clocks all, your jersey all, your clocks all, just in our first.
Here is 4 wrist out. Out comes number 8 is Javon Barco, and he's replaced by number 9. So, captain is down, so just go forward, but Harvey to the task. Down to 1 out for 2. From present. It's about 75 minutes gone in this one. And then loses out. And Duxley comes and kills Tony Bailey. And Reed chips it. Richard is it forward. 21 by Captain McCullough plays it forward. Look at the comes as far as Ryan Edwards who plays it one forward to Nicholas Nelson. And goes in touch for a goal kick. Yo. By Green goes into touch for racing. Forward. Just one forward. Headed out by racing. Looking to come forward. Daniel Chan. It's over. Lovely ball, but a little bit over. And then, so to Odell Brown. Nelson forward. Makovic down. Left the danger. Said it one time. Into Kevon Spence, but Ming was alert. Here is Edwards. Comes all the way. Brown. Edwards was Color is said to have been fouled. And free kick by
So I would say it's very difficult to be that.
good work by Nelson. Ball played inside the box. Played by Nelson. Here is rock of defensive work. In second half starting. Ball played over. Headed on! Daniel Green! The elements did not help. Pleasant there as that one stops the goal. Here is Anglin, comes forward with a shot. Brown will for this one. Brown there as he comes forward, but his pass is a little bit green. Here is Green. He's come on the daily forward. Daily. Nothing for referee Hamid. And eventually ball comes forward to Nelson. Nelson chips this one forward to Edwards. Nelson to Edwards. Shot blocked by Makovic Brown. Goes for a corner. Yep. Mount Pleasant. Here is Irvin. Plays this one to the near post. Headed out by Racing. Nelson. Shot. Goal, but William goes out for a corner. So Mount Pleasant loads of a last fight. As we get a closer look on Cliff Thomas. Here is Irvin to the near post. Headed up by has been doing a lot of defense. And tip to Daniel Green and Mount Pleasant, says referee Odette Hamilton. And been put to the pump the last few minutes. No. are Exilus. Someone just really out, making his debut for Mount Pleasant. Just a few minutes to go. Yeah, better now. 4 minutes to go. Here is Daniel Green. Brings it his way through. Appealing for a handball, but nothing says the referee. And that one couldn't be touched by Racing.
Daniel Green seems like he's not adapting to the type of game.
We're going to have a substitution for Racing United. So Racing putting together a substitution. As Anglin tries to play this one forward, but he actually finds Daniel Green, he finds Simone Bailey. Bailey comes across, headed out by Michael Ellis, all over to Captain McCullough. McCullough comes to Anglin, he's a friend, shot wide. He's just on Anglin there, and they call Rooney. So player number 34 is coming on, but I don't have a 34. This player is called Ellis. I'm not seeing his first name. He's coming onto the pitch, and he's going to replace number 27, Tamish Richardson. And a lovely assist in the first half to help bring Racing back on level terms. And the goalkeeper, smash this one for them. This one forward, looking for Green. He's taken to the striker position now. There's Green. Take this one out. Looking for Nicholas Nelson, but Walton wins that one. And Exilus is challenging Chaperon Reed. Foul, says referee Hamilton. We look to see how many minutes the assistant referee will put up for this one. There's Chambers, it's going to be tricky. Punches this one out. And here is. He's just one across! Oh, that was a glorious opportunity for Chevron Spence to pull his team level.
That contact in the back seems like it was a penalty to me, though. Man. What's your take on that?
I don't think so. I think goalkeeper Chambers got the ball, and it's difficult for him to avoid colliding with the player there. I think he got the ball, and once he got the ball, there, it was good. So we're back to live action, folks, and we don't seem to be having the issue with the lagging remote internet. So thanks for those who stayed tuned and continue to support us as we continue to provide coverage of this exciting encounter between. So the assistant referee has indicated 6 minutes of time to be added. As we see Nelson trying to get this one across. So a change has been made by Whitmore in terms of the team. So Nicholas Nelson has moved out to play as a left winger. Exilus, the Asian, is now playing right wing.
6 minutes of the time, people.
Forward. And Anglin is playing more advanced role. Sule McCullough is playing the lone CDM role. And Clifford Thomas is playing as the number 8 in this one. And here is Thomas. In practice, because both of them are anchoring that midfield. Here is Thomas. He looks to be a physically strong player. Irvin, here's this one forward. The ball from Michael Ellis out to Ronaldo Bridge, but goes into touch. remember to hit the like button. Get us up to at least 100 likes on this video. 150 likes. We have 200 persons watching. Also, please hit the subscribe button. And remember to also subscribe to Unseen Sports TV. Follow us both on Instagram for the latest updates on the Jamaica Premier League. As here is Irvin playing as a right back for the second consecutive game. Here is Kevin being held by me. Spence in possession. And ball is still touched by Anglin for a throw to Racing as the push started. Mounting them on. Comes to Captain Brown. Markovic looking for Williams, but Chambers to that one. And it seems the drainage is working here on Unseen Sports. The field is almost totally dry. Not having the puddles of water as Chambers boots this one forward, looking for Nelson. One overhit. And goes into touch as the Racing coaching staff is urging his players on. And this one goes into touch for a photo. Racing.
Coach wanted to throw that one for Racing.
I love the defensive work there. Odaldo. Irvin edges forward. Anglin. Clears. Nelson forward, but Brown. Markovic. Oh, confusion by two opposing players. Captain McCullough is there to mop up. 4 minutes after 6 has already elapsed. It's still Racing United 1, Mount Pleasant Football Academy 2. Both goals were scored in the first half. Home goal in the 6 minutes gave Mount Pleasant a lead. 27th minute around the big equalize. In the 42nd minute. Ryan Edwards gave them the lead. Yo. There is Racing. Looking to come forward. And that one is played forward. And Racing remains in possession. And here is Racing coming forward. Looking to find the equalizer, but Mount Pleasant result in defense. Here is Daniel Green. Pressing Siobhan Reid. He's going to look to win possession, but Reid does really well. And it's a free kick to Racing. Just a minute left in this one. This one forward to and they're looking to get this one over Holmes' head. And the Mount Pleasant players are not interested in challenging this one. Here is Carlisle Holmes gets another chance to move this one forward with a goal kick. I think the time has elapsed. This one comes forward. Here is Excel application. Lovely work from Odal Brown to get past Anglin. But Anglin wins this one, and I think Daniel Green is going to be offside. And he's going to be carded by referee Hamilton for time wasting. That was not a card that Green should have picked up. Well, the 6 minutes in this one have elapsed. And it's up to referee Hamilton now to decide what's going to happen. The remainder of this game. Boom, take this one forward. Lots of players challenge and it's declared. And that's the end of the match. That is the end of the match. Full time here. Pleasant Football Academy 2. Racing United 1. Goals scored in the first half. 6-minute own goal by Racing's captain Markovic Brown. Equalizer from into the 27th minute. And then the winner eventually from Ryan Edwards. So that's it. Stay tuned for Instagram. Support Palm Sports and Inside Sports. And we'll let you know which game we'll be carrying for the weekend.